Hey, good morning and welcome to today's video. Big shout out to anyone who's liked, shared, commented and subscribed to the channel. Okay, so we've just had some breakfast and the first thing to do now is to drop my laundry off. There it is. And the guy there, the tuk-tuk driver, he's just told me that there's one right here, so right next to the hotel. That's useful. So let me have a look. He said it's just there, but I don't know. That looks like laundry service. Hello there. You do laundry? Yes. How much?
1 kilo, $2.
1 kilo, $2.
Yeah.
How long does it take to do?
Tomorrow you pick up, okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you weigh it? See how much? Okay, the young lady's just weighing the washing there, and it's just over 2 kilo. Okay. And it's $2 for 1 kilo, so that's going to be about just over $4, I think, 'cause it's just over 2 kilos. And we can pick it up tomorrow. Okay, right, so what we're going to do now is, when she's told me how much it's going to cost, we're going to go and find a tuk-tuk driver and okay?
Yeah.
So, yeah, $4.50, pick up tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Akon. So this morning, where we're going now is the Killing Fields and the S21 Camp Museum. And I was unsure whether or not to make a video of this because of the nature of it, and it's not very YouTube friendly, I don't think, but I am going to make the video anyway. So we're just going to cross over first when we can get out. That's it. Right. Okay. So all the tuk-tuks, they sort of park in an area just about 5 minutes away from the hotel. There are a couple that park outside. They're almost permanently parked outside there. I tend not to use those, to be honest. And we'll find one over here. But no, I wasn't going to make this video, but I think it needs to be remembered. And if so, for those people who are not sure of what happened there, I'll just give a very brief description of what did happen. The Khmer Rouge, a military government, took over really under the leadership of Pol Pot, and the whole of Phnom Penh, where we are now, was evacuated. I believe that was in 1975, and they arrested anyone who they deemed to be in opposition to what they stood for and what they wanted to achieve. And those were just normal people, but mainly educated people, so teachers, architects, anyone with a professional, semi-professional job, people with businesses, farmers. The Khmer Rouge took the businesses off them. And what happened was they took them to the S21 camps. That's where they first took them, and they interrogated them there. They imprisoned them, tortured them and sent them to labour camps. And the Killing Fields is the site where lots of the people were buried from the whole Khmer Rouge thing. Okay, so I'm just going to find a tuk-tuk now, and I will see you once we get to I think we'll go to the Killing Fields first, so I'll see you there. Hello there.
Yes.
You speak English?
Oh, not.
No speak English? No? Oh wow.
We are going to talk then.
Yes.
Where you go? Around?
No, Killing. Do you know the Killing Field?
Yeah, Killing Field, I know.
And then the S21.
Yeah.
So Killing Fields first.
Yeah, go Killing Field,
Yeah.
come back, 21.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then back here.
Yeah.
How much?
For $40.
For how much?
Yeah, go come back, 40.
40.
Yes.
That's expensive.
How
40.
much you pay?
Well, in Siem Reap, we've been paying $20 for the whole day.
Yeah, go come back. How much you pay?
You wait for us?
20.
20?
Yeah.
Can you wait? You wait for us?
21, go.
Yeah.
Finish, 26, finish, come back 21. Come back here.
Yeah.
25.
25?
Yes.
Okay, and you wait for us? You
Yeah.
wait for us and then drop us off at S21, then come back here?
Yeah.
$25?
Yeah.
Okay, my friend.
25.
Yes, okay, thank you. Okay, so we've done a bit of negotiating there, and we've agreed the price on $25. He did want $40 at first, but we've come to an agreement on 25, which is, I'm happy with that. Okay, so I'll see you there. Okay, so I thought I'd just show you a little bit of the city centre of Phnom Penh as we drive through it. We've just passed that sort of monument on the island as we went round there. I'm not sure what that's called. It could be I forget what it's called. I'll put that on the screen later. It probably is the thing what I'm thinking of. I think it's it could be the Independence Monument or something like that. So I'll find out later. So it's a good idea if you're taking a ride in one of these tuk-tuks to keep your valuables in your hand. Don't leave them on the floor or anything like that. Even if you've got them in your hand, the scooters come right up to the side of you, and it has been known for them to like take your like snatch your bags or your handbag or whatever. I haven't had that happen to me, but that has been reported. It took a little bit longer to get here than what I thought, but the time that we checked on the Google Maps, that time is for a car. The tuk-tuk's a little bit slower, so it took about 30 minutes. And there it is, the Choeung Ek Genocidal Centre. So we've just got to get some tickets now, and I'll see you inside. And there's a guy over there that's some Wifi. He's a surviving prisoner of the killing fields, and we will go over and talk to him later. But we're just going to go around the centre first. So we've just bought our tickets to come in. They were $6 each. It's free for Cambodian citizens or children. It's free as well. So this is the first stop, and you can see it says this is where the trucks used to stop bringing in the prisoners from S21, where people were executed basically. So. And that over there, that's the stupa, where all the skulls are housed from the people that were, some of the people that were killed here. I'll show you that closer after. So we're going to follow the route. They give you like one of these, an audio guided tour thing. So we're going to follow that. Okay, so I'll see you at the next stop. Let me just show you a closer view of what happened here. So that's a picture of one of the trucks. So you can pause the video and read that there if you want to. And they captured people and loaded them into the trucks, these trucks, to keep them quiet and to pacify them, they told them that they were taking them to new houses. Where does that sound familiar? The Russian Gulag, Auschwitz in Germany. Sounds very familiar to me. Let's just go over to this next picture here. This is it's a depiction of the dark and gloomy detention centre. And you can pause the video and read that in your own time. And the reason why you can't see the buildings and they've got these pictures here is because the original buildings didn't last that long. What happened was, when the Khmer Rouge were toppled by their enemies and defectors, the people that lived nearby just came in and tore everything down. That's why none of the original buildings are still standing. So let's just go over to the next one. And this building here would have been here, was the executioner's working office. And what they used to do was they had generators to power the camp, and they'd play music, and the music was to drown out the sounds when they were executing people. So at this spot here, right in front of me, this is where there was a chemical storage room, such as DDT. And these chemicals, DDT, served a twofold purpose, because when they executed people and threw them in the pit, sometimes they weren't actually dead. So the DDT, they used to spread the DDT powder over them, and that would kill them then. And it also, the DDT also, it killed the smell of the rotting body, so that the people living nearby wouldn't be able to detect anything. Okay, so let's move round to the next one. So this is one of the many mass graves that you can see in the killing fields, and there are some 450 graves in this one small area here. And there's a row of trees, you can see the row of trees over there, and that marks the boundary of the killing fields. The building that stood here was a shed where weapons were kept, originally used for agriculture, but what they were used for during the Khmer Rouge was the killing of the prisoners. Bullets were expensive, so the Khmer Rouge killed the people who they captured with the tools that you can see in the picture there. I'll just show you the information. You can stop and read that. Pause the video. Apparently there are examples in the museum of these tools, and you can see them there. Look, there's a hatchet, knives, hoes, digging hoes, shackles, iron ox cart, axles, all those were used. Okay, so let's carry on. The area here in front of me now was originally a Chinese graveyard before the Khmer Rouge took this area over, and then it was used as a graveyard after that. And originally the graves were some sort of 16-foot deep, but over time the land sort of washed away and slipped and moved, and the graves have become much more shallow. And they do say that sometimes you can see fragments of bone or teeth that rise to the surface. And what they do is, when they find the skulls, they put them in the stupa, which is at the museum, and we'll see that at the end. And I'm just looking around now, and I can't see anything. And just over there was an orchard field as well. And it's very peaceful in here now. That's a good thing. So there's a dike directly in front there. You can see this, where all that body of water is. It's a dike. It was built to stop Choeung Ek, the centre here, from flooding. And there are some 40 people still buried under this water. And the Cambodian government, they decided to leave them there. They didn't want to disturb them. There's another mass grave here, look. 160 victims found without heads. Okay, let's walk around to the next stop. So I think those are clothes from the victims. And this is the graveyard of some of those 166 bodies. I'm not going to walk across it. So let's just move on. And there's a small display box just over here, and I just want to have a look there now, because I think it's some of the clothes from the people who were killed here. Let's just have a look. Yeah, victims' clothes remaining after exaction in 1980. Oh wow. After the mass graves were exhumed in 1980, the left underground range of victims' clothes come up after raining, and we collected them to keep. Also these rags here, after it was raining heavily, they rose to the surface, and they've just kept them. Wow. Absolutely amazing. And if you look closely there, you can see that's a part of somebody's jawbone, and there's a couple of teeth in there as well. See it? Oh wow. Well, you've got these beautiful and peaceful gardens now left as a memory to the people and to what happened here. It's unbelievable, you know. I know it happened, and I can see the information boards as I go around, but it's just unbelievable. So the mass grave that I'm going to show you now was it was filled with women and children. I'll show you that now. It's in there, and the tree, this big tree behind there, it's known as the killing tree. There it is, look, big tree. And I'll take you over to the information board, and it tells you why. I don't know if you can see that, but I'm not going to read it out. And you can see that was why it was called a killing tree. And people have laid these little good looking best wishes bracelets all on the tree. Oh wow. the bones that you can see in this case here, and the shoe, and you can see there's a lot of teeth there. What happens is, as the soil washes away with the rain and over time, they surface every now and again, and they have caretakers here who collect them sort of every 2 months, and then they put them in the box here, put them on display so people can see them. There's more in the other cabinet around here, look. You know, pieces of bones remaining after excavation in 1980. The tree, the big tree which is right behind me now, it's a cherry tree, and it was known as the magic tree. And why it was known as the magic tree is because there was a large loudspeaker hung on it which used to play loud music. And the reason for that was it was to drown out the moans and the screams of the prisoners, the victims, when they were killing them. That's what it was used for. Let me just show you that there, the information board.
Mr. Pol Pot were invited to visit Vietnam, to visit Hanoi.
See, people again, they've hung these little bracelets on there. Best wishes and good luck. Okay, so we're just going to walk over to the museum and the stupa now, where all the skulls and the bones that have been dug up and found on the site, they're housed in this memorial. Now you can see it there. Okay, so I'm just going to show you the stupa now, the memorial to all the people that were, not all of them, but the ones that have been found, to the ones that have been found, the people that was killed here, or many of the other killing fields. And it's the Cambodian government made it in 1988, and it's the biggest memorial in Cambodia. So I'll show it you now. And it speaks for itself, really. You don't need me to tell you about that. But apparently there are 17 levels, and have all been examined by experts, and they've sort of identified the way that they were killed by the damage to the skull. Okay, so I've got a little bit closer. You couldn't really see from where I was standing there. I just walk around the outside. See, and you can see, look, victims between 40 to 60 years old. And there, you can see where they've all marked them. The ones with the red dots on, those are males, one with the blue, females. And I'm sorry about the glare off the glass. There's some of the bones there as well. Underneath, there's some of the weapons that they used, and the fragments of the clothing. I don't know if you can see that too well. There's a bit of a glare off the sun and the glass. Go around this way. Like I said, there are some 17 levels. Can't go in there. So, and you can see how they've graded it there, the evidence of how the people were killed. Red, killing by cleaning rod. blue is killing by bayonet. Evidence of bullets on the yellow one. Purple one, evidence of killing by iron tool. And you can see there's all the different coloured dots on the skull. Oh wow. See victims there, younger victims between 20 to 40 years old. And you can see the jawbones over the back there. Down here. Whoops, let me just get down. So you can see there's some of the tools and which were used as weapons. Got like a scythe, axe, hose, and there's some more examples of the victims' clothing. So just after you come out of the centre, there is a little cafe so you can get a drink if you want to. It takes about 2 hours to go around. They give you one of these little gadgets here, and it just gives you some information as you go around. There's headphones with it as well, and that's included with the price, $6 per person. Now we're just going to go off to our next stop, which is the S21 camp, and that was where the prisoners and the people who were captured, where they were taken for the initial interrogation before they were brought to this centre.